Jumpy for some reason. Then crossed my legs. She wanted to get on my lap, and then I crossed my legs, and now she. I think this is the newest one. What is that? The update come out sooner than it did? Huh. I'm kind of curious now. Because I've heard there was a new update. Hey, none of that. You might have to start like removing negatives because of the update. There's at least one negative to remove, potentially. Well, Ellie, we're talking about removing negatives. That's a good thing. I like wonder, like to some extent, if there was someone like working on Ellie. If you're not happy here, why are you on my lap? Because you love me or something. Love me, but you don't love being on my lap. You want to express your love, but at the same time, it's not very comfy. You're just really frustrated that you just can't get comfy. I just don't get it, Ellie. Please no. Please the face! While we're on camera, damn it! Or any time for that matter, just no! 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 You get away from me! Cut that shit out! I hate having to open it this way. I need to send this to the taxing freaking galaxy. Be like, okay, what the hell am I doing wrong here? Gets on my lap, and she just starts kind of growling at me. We'll get 3 maybe puncture marks here. I got 3 punctures here. They sting like crazy. Hey. Dang it. Okay, open Steam here. So they've increased the save slot, which is good. It's more of an absence of a negative than a positive. Okay, so an exclamation point will now display for interaction prompts to just talk. And I guess it also is for save points. That's actually... that might remove the save negative. Because I mean, it's kind of removing an interaction negative with an information. Like, I don't know if I should add an information positive to effectively offset the interaction negative. I'm pretty sure it was an interaction negative. Like, should I just remove the interaction negative, or should we just add a information positive? Because it's true that you still have to kind of position yourself precisely underneath the save point. But although it's possible that's been fixed to some extent too. They've also added a 21:9 ratio, which I guess is for full screen. Which is actually... I'm not sure which version of Chrono Trigger Rowan's gonna play, but like this could make it more likely because he prefers to have a full screen aspect ratio because it just makes more room for the interface. You know, for like chat and such. Because like for me, like this is like, you know, I don't necessarily mind. Your face not bleeding. I think there's 4 puncture marks. Yeah. And she really tore into me. It's not like... and it really shows up on Like, here, 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 and there's like a little triangle, and then there's my thumb. It's crazy because like 4 years later or something. Like, yeah, it's 4 years later. They're just suddenly. I don't know if someone like at Square Enix was watching my stream, like, hey, there are a lot of things we could fix here. Let's see here. So they have a full screen mode, which is kind of nice. I don't sure it really gets rid of the negative for um um. I thought the Steam update wasn't coming out until tomorrow, but apparently it's out today. So I don't know if I can make this bigger. It is a little hard to read for you guys. I'll just read it out loud. So there's a full screen mode, so that kind of fixes the, our widescreen issues, but not really. So the negative still stands. Because if you want to play it in widescreen, there's some things they could do to make widescreen more consistent. Um, but it's nice that you have the option to play it in just plain full screen all the way through. That could be a positive. Um, Improved directional pad controls. It was in English apparently. the video. Um, Improved directional pad design to make it easier to use. An exclamation point will now display for an interaction proposition as talk. It changed the size of the target, making dungeon entrances, etc., to make them easier to see. Improved the event areas to make it easier to clear when using touch controls. Small additional control adjustments that could potentially even make that could further get rid of the negative for the save points. Improved battle speed for auto battles increased to 1.5 times. Automatically continue with auto battle selected for next battle. Battle speed adjustment possible from menu. Available save slots increased to 20 slots. And small bugs have been fixed. Hey, I'm the lucky seventh reader of the update. It's still a little temperamental. So I might just add an information positive for the exclamation point. it kind of offsets the the control negative with information. But it's still, although there is the I mean there is the sound, which is always there, but I'm still gonna say it's a positive because the little ting is only um you could basically hear the ting and have already passed it. I mean, granted, the controls are being a little bit better. I mean, there's obviously improvements. It's hard to say what the improvements to controls are because it's just a it's a thing. I don't know how, like it's probably hard to describe exactly what they did with the controls to make them better. But it also does illustrate like how weird some of the save points are. Because like our main character is like that kind of makes sense. But then like here we're like I guess center of mass. I don't know. But there's like moments where it feels like here it feels like we should be in the save point. Like if a single sprite of our character touches the save point, it should activate the save point. But no, it has to be like a very. But yeah, I'm gonna say this is a positive for information. It's not gonna get rid of it's not gonna really get rid of the negative because it's still finicky. And I think I had a dream, like I was recently where I was like working on the notes for Chrono Trigger. Then I like realized there was another like section of notes on another game that was somehow randomly like in here. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna like I made so many notes for Chrono Trigger that I'm gonna like run into another game that I played. But like I have a ton of pages, so it was obviously a dream or a nightmare, I guess. Because I am at no risk of running out of pages. Though I do have like a weird scenario where like I started my notes for Ribbon, the sequel to Mist, like in the middle of the book, and then I did the notes for Chrono Trigger basically Japanese style, manga style. Kind of left to right, or right to left rather, actually. Um, I think this is true for like any. Yeah, like you can talk to this character, let you know like that there's something you can interact with. But especially helpful for the save points. So, that would be information. I should add it with the latest patch. I was introduced to the patch through a Google article, so I knew it was a patch off the bat. So I think I follow. Yeah, this does kind of fix the save point issue. Like it's still finicky, but um, it does alleviate the issue because you know visually that you're able to interact with the save point. Because, with just the ting, you could hear the ting because you basically passed through it. So you heard the ting, but then by the time you actually try to save, you've already passed the zone that you can interact with. But because the exclamation point lingers, you know that if the exclamation point isn't there anymore, you are out of range. So it does help immensely. Potentially to the point where it kind of sort of eliminates the issue. But I like to think of it maybe more as information counteracting interaction. Because the interaction issue is still kind of there. It's just. I mean, you probably get what I'm saying, but I'm kind of debating in my head whether or not I should consider this completely eliminating the interaction issue, or if the negative should still stand. Also, damn it, I used the bookmark and I forgot I used the bookmark. That's still an issue too. They did one thing they didn't do in the patch was I don't know how we changed the aspect ratio. Oh, you had to do it from the menu on the title screen. Sweet. And I can't just exit to the title screen, which is an issue that continues to have a negative. Okay, borderless window. So full screen is just like it tries just to whatever resolution your screen is set at. I think. Then like borderless is That could still be a nice big and positive because I mean, I don't know what Borderless looks like exactly. Um, and here's the uh, the 21.9. You can get I think for free is technically a I'm guessing 21.9 is full screen at a at in HD, maybe. I don't know because I think uh 21 is 4 times 3, maybe like 4, 12. No, that'd be 16, huh? I don't understand aspect ratios anyway. This is just further proof that I do not understand aspect ratios. Because I've heard like a 4 free aspect ratio, but I haven't really heard of um. Apparently, we don't have this 4 free aspect ratio, but this is like a aspect ratio for a 1080p screen, and that might just be the thing. Because I think 4 free is like possible mathematically, I guess, in terms of pixel resizing, of pixel scaling. But this is like 720p full screen, but you can't really do a 4 free aspect ratio um, at 1080p, mathematically speaking, is what I'm guessing. Actually, no, this is 720p because it's um I think maybe it's weird. Um, there we go. We don't want to redo the new fight. Where'd my Ellie go to? I'm sorry I upset you. I mean, I know you're kind of gaslighting me, but really, really, I mean, it must clearly be something I did. I don't know what the hell I need to do. I don't know if there's a way to like replace a okay. Like I think the difference in resolutions is that the when you're upscaling the graphics, the individual pixels need to be rendered as squares. So you have to magnify it in a magnify the graphics in a fashion where um, like 1 pixel is like magnified 4 by 4 or 3 by 3, or the magnification needs to be equal on both axes. Otherwise, you get weirdness. You'll get like rectangular pixels, which you don't want. I know. Okay. Okay. Huh? I thought that was in the range of the. Yeah, pick these guys. Nope. Okay. We got more save points, more save slots, which is awesome. We should technically have infinite save slots. You see, like it's literally like on our legs. Alright, we should go ahead and use a shelter. I mean, they're handing these out like candy, so we might as well just. Also, we should probably look into what's going on with Chrono. Otherwise, he'll be. Are we not running by default now? When did that happen? It is run by default. Why aren't we running? There we go. That was weird. Heard about a new glitch or a. Dark Palm is kind of fake to rate the lightning, so. Okay, they're strong against lightning. Good to know. Now, after we healed them. Okay, that didn't do anything. We'll see if the Tail does anything. How did it miss? Are they? Immune to magic in general? I guess they are. Maybe we already have a ton of Ionian helms, so. I don't know. Running stop and slow probably is a little more of a priority than having extra defense. I'm not sure if there's anyone who can do stop for slow here, but. I'm just making a habit out of using shelters because they're so cheap, relatively speaking. Ah, great. Apparently can't do tailspin for some reason. That was a very short screen. This is actually fairly Prisma Stone. Oh no, automatic shortcut there. I mean, I don't know. There are a lot of reused assets, but they kind of reuse them well. I'm not sure if we would give this dungeon in particular a positive. I'm not sure if I'd give it any of the new dungeons a positive. Like, I'm just not inclined to so far. Really? Why am I attacking that guy? I could give a cumulative positive for the fact that everything is competently designed. Really? Also, they require backtracking, which is kind of a big deal considering that almost no one else in the game requires backtracking. Not sure if this is a recurring trend in this particular bonus dungeon. It might be. It could potentially deserve a negative. Not only for like the backtracking itself, but the fact that it is counter to the design of the rest of the game. Really? It doesn't look poisoned, but she's taking damage each turn? We got barrier. I'm gonna save again. Is this a glitch? I think the new update added a bug where we our movement has. Hopefully, they'll fix this. I can't give it a negative. Prison Stone, do you panic? May I borrow it? Oh, okay. Oh, pray peace, my bladder should be fine now. This is all I have to offer you in fact, but I hope it will prove useful. Please take it. Capsule set. 2 strength capsules, for magic capsules and 2 speed capsules. Oh, is it the Prism Stone? Incredible, it truly exists. You know, it said that if 2 stones are enshrined together in the village's sanctuary, a divine power will merge to the form of a gem of even greater power. Let's see such a gem. You already had the Prism Stone? Well, will you try to make my dream come true? Oh, okay. Also, I have a bit of a theory about this place, but it gets into. Hmm. That'd be interesting. You can, like, create a paradox. Not really a paradox. But how steep the fact that these are portals? Like, they could have just added a actual, like, cave to the screen, but no, it's a portal. Not only that, it's a different colored portal than what we usually get. And if you played Chrono Cross and remember the plot of Chrono Cross, then you could probably guess what I'm getting at here. Well, that's even helpful too. You can tell when there's a place where the where you can land the it's pretty neat. All the views but that Riptide still exists here even 600 years later. As strong as you, I can explore, but I'm not, so I have committed to you exploring close to home. Convince them to let us in there. What the? Is it just like using the save point? Sanctuary? Well, you are our heroes, but the customs are to be obeyed. It's forbidden without the posted rep mark. Would you be kind enough to fetch it from the northern wood first? Retrieve the request, I will allow you inside. My god, I have to go into the freaking menu every damn time. I think if I could see that particular save point, I don't know. Dang it, I don't know where this. I assume was the northern wood. Really? Why does everyone hate Luca? Oh, I think when they said 11, they may have meant 11 in Japan. Maybe. Oh, the rip mark. There we go. Second, what? Huh. Turbo Weaver. Turbo Weaver. Yes, yes, this is it. But very well now, and into the sanctuary. Yoink. You didn't take anything from in there. You know what? Upper Village, we owe you a great deal of thanks. I can introduce information positive for the ability to tell what you can, for being able to see where you can land too. You created a paradox! Unfortunately, it's not going to destroy this universe. That's all I'm going to say. Well, it is going to destroy this universe. It's not going to destroy our universe. And by ours, I mean the universe that they come from. These guys. Couldn't be. This is the gem I spoke. This is the gem I spoke of. My, it's suddenly gorgeous. Wherever did you find another prisma stone? There shouldn't have been more of them in the world. You traveled through time? I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean. But still, I appreciate you coming to show it to me. I'll give you a little something as a way of saying thanks. Hold on. You need to put the finishing touches on it. Here we are. Go on, take it. Tame Dragon Arm. I assume that's a weapon for Robo. Yep. Sweet. He has Dark Mist. Let's see here. Flare. Okay. What the hell? Is this going into the menu? Like every time I go into the menu, I have to do this? Because automatically somehow assumes that we're... Although we don't have any reason to go down there. Also, we don't... Let's see here. Yeah, going into any menus for any reason somehow changes your walk-run setting. Every time. Wow. It was shining in the darkness. Well, the person's stone is said to absorb light. How should, if you let a stone like that set on the same, on some high peak for a long time, it would absorb enough light to shine on its very own. That's the Saint Stone, or if we need to... I'm... Okay, so I need to go all the way back up. That's great. I mean, granted, with autosave, there's not as much reason to use. Hit points regularly. So that shouldn't be. This shouldn't be an issue. I'm not gonna give it a negative because I'm just assuming something that's a problem is Syndicate is going to be fixed. Why are you attacking? Whatever. Yeah, okay, well, Dark Bomb it is then. Yeah, I suppose if it doesn't get fixed by the time I finish my review, it's probably going to become a negative. Probably. There we go. Sure. Then no, we don't. Yeah, I think I could codify this. Huh. It doesn't always happen? That's weird. Regardless, it's happening enough for me that hopefully it's going to be an easy fix. Why am I trying to attack that thing? It doesn't... Well, now I see you. I would pronounce it panacea in my head, but apparently it's a panacea. I mean, maybe both pronunciations are correct, but I figured Tales of Vesperia is pronounced panacea. But you know, let's just call the whole thing off. Let's remind the game that our movement has been set to. This wouldn't be so bad if we had a run button, but I don't think we have a run button. Or a walk button or anything like that. Like, I think the original game had a run button. She's learned all of her techs. So I might swap her up for Robo for now. And of course, have to friggin' remind the game of what settings we're using. Huh, okay. I guess B switches. It does have a walk or run swap button. I'm a little curious as to whether it swaps the Okay, where? They're still here. Okay, how do we get past the sleeping dew? Damn it. Bro, I need to. This is for. Okay. I may give some speed capsules to Rubbo, maybe. Boogie. Huh. I can't remember. These guys are physical attacks only, right? Or, well, maybe not. I think it's only certain types. A sturdy lumber. Good structure, I'll need some strong metal. Nail it all together, I need a durable hammer. Happen to come across anything you think I could use, which bring it to me, if you do, mostly helpful. We have the hammer. We had the hammer, what to get back. The stretch creature is a bait to the mountain to the southeast. Wrote to him. He told me he was waiting there for a strong person, all alone for a very long time. Looks so lonely, I think you might be able to help him. Please, will you try and do something? For some metal, you say? I was hit a lump of steel in a box up in a cave to the west. It was too heavy for you to carry all the way back here. I can't remember if it's still there, but it's worth a look. I think I have the. I already found the lumbosite. It's gone now. We have to fight this guy again. It's awesome. We have to fight anew twice. All of Ayla's text, I think. At least all of her single text. I'm gonna pop in Frog. Oh, now he's awake. Remember, I lose, then I trade. Then I lose no more. Next time I beat you. I wait atop a mountain. Lots of monsters on mountain. You come up. So one of the toughest boss fights in the game so far. And we're expected to do it again, only he's trained, so he's probably tougher. He nearly wiped the four of us. Oh, this is the ladder we need fixed. This ladder has collapsed. Well, he knew what we are to wish to summit. I might have to give it 2 negatives for backtracking. Like, these are mediocre dungeons. I might even not give it a positive for competency, because like, competency is like bare minimum, you know? That's more absence of a negative than anything that should get even like an aggregate positive. Not just backtracking, there's like retracking. These sturdy vines to make a sturdy ladder. Maybe you'll find some growing in the thicket down in the southern glade. What? You're gonna look for a shitty thing, I guess. That was weird. Kind of like froze for. Quitting. It's like a distinctive issue from backtracking. Because backtracking is just, you know, going back through the dungeon the other way. Retreading is like going back to a dungeon, period. That's just lazy game design. And what the hell am I doing? Now I have to. Okay. Where the heck is it? Is it like underneath this guy? Have we never fought before? I'm sure if I need to. Nope. What the heck? I can't remember what it was. Like vines? Where do we find the vines? I'm just feeling like I'm reviewing this version of the game so that Lore Runner doesn't have to. It's better in a lot of ways, but it's also kind of worse. Like the new content is. It's really obvious that there are different people working on it, on the new content than the original content. Like, there probably was some people of the same people, and may have just been passage of time, but they forgot how to design certain things, or the fact that like they did certain things in the base game for certain reasons. Like, there's a few ways they could have fixed this issue. One is to. Well, let's talk about easy ways. Because obviously, like, there's limited resources going on here. So the retreading thing is kind of unavoidable to an extent because there's only so much they can do. Like, there's only so many dungeons they can create. So making counters more avoidable almost universally would have been one thing. You know, more avoidable encounters. One way they could circumvent the retreading issue. They cut backtracking entirely. So once you complete a certain quest, you just go back to the quest giver, turn it in, bam, it's done. Sure, you have to go back there to do the next quest that happens in the area, but at least you don't have to go back and forth every frickin' time. Another thing they could have done is just have more of a pub. Um, uh, now, granted, in terms of actual update to this game, um, these are things they could potentially do patches. Oh, some of them, like the backtracking, you could get rid of with a patch. Like you could literally, like, and you can't, because this is new content. You cannot tell me that, like, oh, it's gonna interfere with the balance of the game. No, this is like entirely new optional content. Just because there's not as much mandatory, or forced grinding or forced combat you had to go through on the way back. No, that's just silly. Pretty vines. How the heck do we get it? Is it during prehistory? Oh, we're in the wrong time period for this. You're freaking kidding me. I mean, it makes sense, but also, like, why does a character in the modern time saying, like, oh yeah, you can find in Severn Glade? Wait, oh, they could have been found in Severn Glade like 65 billion years ago. I don't think they even give us any hint as to that. I'm just gonna freaking run from this encounter, if you don't mind. I have tempted to just do the other quest, some other quests right now, because Master was already bad before. Now we gotta fight a version of the Master that trained for 65 million years. 65,600,000 years, technically. Gotta remember that 600 years. They're incredibly long-lived. And this is there could be a degree of time dilation happening here. See? That's not defense. That's actually evasion. Evasion is a form of defense, but nice. What the heck is it doing to Robo? Dark Bomb do you? Did I heal any of them, or is it just... Yeah, it heals the frickin' worst one. Damn it. Heals the gross one. Where's the shading? Show me the shading. Man, what the hell? Are you freaking kidding me? In the Middle Ages? The Mayans could have taken to the point during what? The ladder was broken in prehistory. Now it was broken in the modern times. Are you kidding me? The upper right of the map. Probably in the modern times, or well, modern-ish. Relatively modern. Like here-ish, I guess. Really didn't mention anything about like was it in the past tense or whatever. I wonder if they're doing these patches in part because of like renewed interest in the series due to the upcoming release of Chrono Cross. I mean, I'm mostly doing this for the 5th anniversary because of the channel, because this is like one of the most viewed playthroughs of the first year. Unfortunately, I'm not getting the same amount of engagement, but the times are changing. If I understand correctly, like once you learn or accumulate a certain amount of TP, the double texts are just all you need to do to unlock the double text is and triple text is to just have people who there it is. And go back to the guy who told me about it. I think we had to do it ourselves and in prehistory for some reason. Huh? You're... I'm going to have to give another negative. I don't think there's any indication like, oh, we need to go back to frickin' prehistory. Like, someone correct me if I'm wrong. But like, from what seems to be implied here, is we're nowhere near this freaking guy. This clearly should be an avoidable encounter. They ended up reducing the overall score to a 9 out of 10. I swear to God, if this reduces the overall score based on the ratio of positive to negative to a 9 out of 10, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, are you freaking kidding me? What? Okay. This is a that has collapsed. There's built a new one beside it. It's just... Why? This is the point, though. Assuming this one does not fail as well. Exactly! Why do we have to build it? I mean, I guess it makes more sense that we need to be able to get to the top of it to lower the ladder, I suppose. I suppose it would be difficult to just... Eh. It seems in the Middle Ages, or we'd had to. Kind of like the. I imagined ourselves climbing up the. Like the parts that are broken, and then just using the vines to repair what is already there. I don't know. Like, I'm either overthinking it or I'm underthinking it, or both. Our new ladder is good enough to survive for 65 million years. We've already given negative for that. I've already given that a negative. It's kind of a nitpick. Hail Strike. Okay, apparently it's immune to physical attacks. I don't think this is. Yeah, a big black hole is this ultimate one. Not counting like double and triple text. The black hole. It's gonna take a while. Well, the problem seems to have gone away. I don't know if they did hotfix or if it just was the weird. Momentary thing. I don't know. Rainbow helm. Has light damage. Okay. Oh, sudden headache. Mermaid helm. Has water damage. Huh. Let's just go ahead and do that. Might be useful against the new. Oh, you finally get here. I waited a long time for you. I traded lots and lots. Now I beat you. Right before the frickin' save point. Really? Oh, come on. I mean, we got autosave, so... I don't think this is actually gonna get a negative. Depths Rainbow? Seriously? Okay, that's... Huh? Are these, like, new? I mean, they're obviously from a new, but... I might have to give this a negative. Like, you're taking a fight that's already, like... insanely. Turning it into a super optional boss, basically. Oh, for frig's sake! Just, just give us a game over already. I don't even know how to describe this negative. Oh, go to hell! Like, the first time was mean in some areas, yet also kind of fair. It was doable. I got it on my first try. And I felt a certain sense of accomplishment for that. And for that sense of accomplishment, and for the fact that it was difficult, but not difficult, a little mean, but not impossible. Um, I I very, with a degree of hesitation, I gave it a positive, even though it kind of felt like it might deserve a negative. This, I feel, may just straight up deserve a negative. Like, you're taking a boss fight that was already tough, and then you're just cranking it up to 11 with all of the cheap moves, with all of the. And I think we need to beat this guy for like multiple quests. So if I want to actually complete and see all of the content and experience all of the content from this section of the game and do a proper review of all of the content of the game, I have to beat this guy. And I have no idea how, aside from like using a trainer and having to like for the first time in my reviewing, which has been not a long time. It hasn't even been a full year since I started using this review system. Like, I didn't even review Abduction. If I had reviewed Abduction when I played it, I would have had to give it a walkthrough flag at least. Which I don't do walkthrough flags, but for a game like Abduction, that might as well be a cheat flag. Um, please, somebody talk me out of this. I do not want to give this game any more freaking negatives. But the new optional content is it's bad. And as a consequence, it's dragging the score. It's so bad, it's dragging the score of a game down. I have to freaking just look at the see if there's a walkthrough or something. Really, it's very useful to have Chrono in the party. Spoilers. We can revive Chrono. We may as well just freaking hold off on going any further in this quest line because we've run into a freaking boulder. And I need to get some more water. I want to get onto things I can actually give positives to. Although, if we're doing the Chrono Quest, then we're going to get negatives for stuff in the base game. Back it up. Can't resume. I had to load the game because apparently Didn't. I'm kind of wondering. I should probably grab the mermaid helm if I can. Let's actually go for the dungeon until we get to the. There's the rainbow helm and then there's the mermaid helm. There we go. Now we're getting the F out of here. What? Weird. Okay, I'm holding down B to run, and we're not running. So it's locking us into run, into walk. For no reason. What? No. No. Why do you take off the first option? Oh, where's the sprightly young man? I see how terrible. There's little I can do for you, but let me honor him with a song. I call it Memories of Chrono. I thought this was Marl's theme. This is Marl's theme. Don't call it Memories of Chrono. It's Marl's theme. You liar. And why is it suddenly only coming out of my... If there were more I could do, I would, but I fear I can be of little aid. Only the Guru of Time can help us now. At face, have I not seen you before? Ah, indeed, you've grown strong, tainted souls to be sure, but formidable all the same. Hmm? The Guru of Time, you say? I know of him, but what business would you have of the Guru of Time? We've heard he made noble woes to restore life to our fallen friend. The truth of it I do not know. Ah, yes, the death's hold of us, one you hold dear still. You're not the first to wish such a thing, nor will you be the last. I don't know what my voice sounds like anymore. I must be happy indeed knowing such dear friends as you. Hey, take this with you. What is this? The egg of some beast? That is the Chrono trigger. A time egg. Should you wish to try to hatch it, the one you requested your wings of time can tell you the way. But know that it may not necessarily hatch the results which you desire. Chrono trigger represents potential. Results require action. As long as you keep Chrono in your heart and see what you seek, results should follow. But I make no guarantees. I see it now. She was in it. I have a right and a hypothesis. So you are Jasper, the hero of. Are you Jasper, the hero of time? Yes, I believe that's what they used to call me. But that was long ago. Hey, we could sell it on eBay for hundreds of dollars. A Chrono trigger, a time egg. Should you wish to try and hatch it, the one if you're with the time will tell you the way. Okay. Yeah. Really? Epoch gauge and engage. We can rename the epoch at any time. That's neat. Magic capsule. Become a power capable of storing staying to life. Power to reverse step is not one easily invoked. The need must be great, and the person's existence of the utmost importance. What's more, you need the identical to the person in every detail. And not only that, the power deign to hatch the egg. Double dull, that would do nicely. The magician Northside Buckler could whip one up in the wink of an eye. If only he were here. I heard of it, you say? Well, he did. One of those festivals. Fine affair, and there, too, you shall almost suddenly find Buckler. Maybe I'll go ahead and give it another positive for the indicator of where you can land. Like, I don't know if it's my desire to offset all the negatives I just gave it. I'm not sure what's the. Is that a positive or an absence of a negative? Am I letting my um? I mean, the game was just fine without it. I guess so. Damn it! Why? I know it's not the game. It's. I mean, it might be the game to some extent because it doesn't seem to play nice with Bluetooth, but I saved when I was out here. I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't. So, bam. I'm gonna be able to do the mini game successfully because its controls are bullshit. Did the guy talk after we return it? Nope. Okay. What? Oh my god. I think I made those attempts earlier and it. One tech point. I'm not sure if we needed silver points, but whatever. Welcome to Norstein Becker's Tank to Pause. A spine-tickling show is about to start. So you want a double doll of Chrono. Normally I wouldn't give out another person's doll, but today I'll make an exception. 40 silver points. I'll give you a doll even if you lose the game, but it will cost you longer to stay in the game. The lower my price will be. Mimic what you see. And again, left arm, right arm. Lap, surprise. Uh, we'll talk about all the Chrono's house. Already given a negative for the actual controls. Chrono, all right? Aye. That is very... It's very picture of health. Well, I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. Tell him I said to behave himself, all right? Milady. Yes? We beat him withdrawal, but only for a time. Go right ahead, dear. Hello, is Chrono all right? I can't really introduce you. You stay out of trouble now. I think we can introduce her to... Hello, is Chrono alright? Okay, until we get Chrono back, we can't introduce her to Megas. Negative to something! Okay, are you guys ready for another negative? Wait, I went to the wrong... Crap. Negative. Huh? What the freaking hell? How do we even get to the first one? Oh. I need to talk to the new. Apparently. That's weird. Pretty quite well. It seems it's time for you to accept Tech Peak. The only chance you have of reviving your friend. One final program. Truly, I mean it this time. It's the contact memory bank. Help guide you up to the mountain. Please stand back. Executing program. Executing program. Executing program. These free entities you saw will aid you on Death Peak. Here's my message. Now I must ask you for a favor. This construct has reached the end of his final program. Please let him rest. The switch is on his stomach. Time no longer appears to flow for this construct. Okay, now it's time for a very potential negative. Walk when the wind dies down and hide behind trees when it picks up strength. Fortunately, this doesn't happen everywhere in the dungeon, but it happens in enough places that's kind of annoying. And do we need to have Ayla with us so that she can steal shit? Actually, I think we do. There's at least one thing we can steal, which is kind of useful. Magic ring. Prevents all status ailments. Oh well, that's just. Do we need to make his magic even stronger? Still a little bit of a like slippery stuff there, but not enough that it's annoying so far. Well, we gotta kill you. Sorry. You had to die now. I think we can't go this way. We can't go this way. Cool. Oh. Hi, Russ. That's pretty good. And again, it's doing this. Barrier ring. Really? Oh, so it can be either a high Eeper or just a regular Eeper. Hey, Ellie. I don't think there's anything else we can get here, so... Oh, go to hell! Apparently, Eddie? They're getting an elixir. That's not nothing. Really? Wait, no, no! No! Huh? Oh, she's sleeping. Okay, now I need to look up some tips on how to actually deal with this thing. Okay, yeah, you need to attack the head only. Now they tell me. Wait, I just healed you. That should alleviate your confusion. As well, you know, just whatever. There we go. Maybe it's probably our worst guy to take on us, but it's an arm. No, giant arm's already better. Brave sword. Wait. Probably beef spells on these guys, but whatever. Okay. Huh. Really? Probably could just use the dark bomb, whatever. Okay. My first upgrade for Mega's weapons. Here's icy slip. Be careful, fall, and you'll have to start over. Yep. This is dumb. Is there wind here, or is it just... It's not quite as bad as I remember it being. I might not give it a negative. That for... That's probably for Chrono once we get him back. Push the shell, climb the shell. Yeah, so this is probably our third challenge. So I might give this dungeon a positive. If I was gonna give it a negative, I probably would have given it a positive for like just design in general, but you already seduced him. You're attempting to seduce Lavos. The game masters are shaking their head. We're gonna need a... Great. Well, that takes a lot of you might have to give it information positive for the dolls. This is a little awkward. Another memory cap. Yeah, I think this is the end of a dungeon. So I want to see different party combinations. But mostly I want to see what happens if we have Luca, but not, but not Marl. I'm not sure if this is going to get counted as a negative to the review. This is it, the summit of Death Peak. You fear the night and fight the coming darkness. Lend us strength. Chrono. The pen is reacting. It's shattered. No. What use was it to come so far? Do not despair. It was foolish to think we could cheat death. Oh no, say something! Don't just ignore us! Chrono Trigger, the Giro's time egg! Those are our past selves! We're really back right at that instant. A time freeze. A time freeze. I never dreamt it possible. Like stone statues, an unsettling sight. We just need to exchange a double doll for Chrono. We've got to hurry! I remained here no longer than we must. Let us be gone. Save a tearful reunions for later. If we've done all we must, let's be on our way. Chrono, it's about time! The worse for wear, I trust. You big tummy! You wouldn't believe that what had to go through for you. Okay, that's actually might be a positive. You mess up like that again, you'll have to get yourself out of it. Chrono Luca, OTP. We had such a terrible time without you. Earl was, and so then we, and even I. Hey, you listening, Chrono? I really can't stand you, you know? Okay, so, um, we're gonna give a few positives here. We're gonna give a positive, a interaction positive for the Death Peak, I think. Was it Death Peak? I think it's called Death Peak, not Death Mountain, because that would be a different uh, franchise. Um, let's say on how to. I'm probably saying the control positive is going to be mainly for the little challenges. Otherwise, it's kind of okay. Um, it's nothing special besides the fact that it's a dungeon you need to revive Chrono. Um, another positive for the This is one instance where I kind of wish the entire party was actually there, but at the same time, I mean, we get Luca hugging Chrono. I mean, regardless of whether or not you would even see them as a romantic item, which I'm not really sure I do per se. Like, I just love Luca as a character more than I love Morrow. Um, and given that Chrono is supposed to be our proxy, I actually kind of support their pairing a little bit more. Um, But I also like going back to my point. Regardless of whether or not you would consider that to be a romantic item, it entirely makes sense that she would also just break down and go like, "Don't do that again," you know, because they're childhood friends. So, you know, that was kind of what I was trying to test. You know, more or less was okay. Like, if Luca doesn't have a similar response to this moment as Marl does, then at the very least, I would not give up. I would probably not give it this positive. Like minimum, there will be no positive. Um, I kind of wonder what it would be like if Ayla were in Lucas' place. Like, does Ayla hug him? Like, I don't, or was it all men party? Like, and just Megan's just like, I'm not hugging you. Like, we can actually see that, but it's actually going to be tricky because we have to exit out of the game and restart, exit, restart, because there's no freaking load option. And there's no quit to menu option. So you had to exit out of the entire game, and I stand behind that negative. Everyone else is given an information positive for. So I also kind of think that if we have both Luke and Marlon in the party, they should both be like. There should be a group hug going on there, but where did go? She is on my lap, and she just left me peacefully. That. Um. Did I save? I'm pretty sure I saved. I'm sure why they didn't add exit to menu. That would have been a fairly simple addition for this particular patch. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I think. Oh, go to hell! I just freaking do this all over again because I'm stupid. This time I'm doing the opposite of what I did last time. Oh yeah, you get to climb up. I think I may have had Mara on the party before. I kind of want to get a screen capture, although it's not going to beat it. Oh, well, I have the screen over there. Chrono! Only to come here. All this and for naught. That's right. And I miss Chrono too. Sad Chrono no come back. No, answer us! Is Frog going to be the one who gets all emotional in this circumstance? Just Ella move? Time freeze. I never dreamt it possible. Like stone statues on unsettling sight. We're just doing this for safety. Alright, take Chrono. Oh, I like that moment. There's actually a good moment there. I didn't notice the first time we did this. He was with us, but you forgot to bring the duplicate call of Shaw. Good of you to return, Chrono. Chrono back. Chrono okay? Should be thankful. You are blessed to be so loved by everyone. You lucky, lucky fool. That's it. What the thing? Hmm. Fire, please. Okay, that's weird. Log with Robo. Would Robo be the one to? I'm forgetting. It's behind this freaking shell. I guess it's kind of an order of like who. Fear of night and opposer of darkness, please grant us your power. It might be Robo. I think it's basically an order of who like has the longest standing relationship with him. Which means that Ayla and Megas are just out of the loop. So any Ayla Chrono shippers are just out of luck. This cannot be all of our work accomplished nothing. I guess we can do Marl next, because Chrono, please answer us. It appears that time has been suspended. Oh yeah, we can actually look at Shala. And Megas is like, it was all for naught. We changed nothing. Literally, Sir Chrono, thank goodness you are all right. Yeah, I like that. Sir Chrono, I'll come back. We have all been waiting for you. Mara, Luca, and well, all of us. Let's finish with the canonical one. I like to have Luca in the party too. Just everyone who was there in that moment. This is it, some of the Death Peak. who fear night to stand against the darkness, please give us your strength. I love how it's always the same dialogue, even when it doesn't make sense for that character to particularly say that. Chrono! As close as I'm gonna get. Just put my head over here. The pen is reacting! It's shattered! We've come so far. Not to be so sad. It was silly to think we could get him back. Please, answer me. Don't leave me. Oh no. Oh no. Time freezer, but possible. I'm sorry, talking like from. I don't know why. Oh, the girl's time egg. Those are our pastels. We're really back right at that instant. Dot dot dot. It's all for naught, but change nothing. You just need to exchange the double doll for Chrono. Chrono! It's Chrono! Chrono, you're alive! We got to hurry! Save a tearful reunions for later. If we've done all we must, let us be on our way. Hey, Ellie. Or I'll fade you soon. He doesn't trust me. Chrono! Oh, Chrono, you're back! I'm so glad you're back, Chrono. We were all waiting for you to come back. Can't! Don't ever leave us like that again. A lot of things happen, Chrono, while you're away. First and then after that, but Chrono, are you even listening? There's so much I still have to tell you. I like Luke is better. Let's just erase that. Put on Luca OTP. Seriously, I probably should just call it there anyway. Um, so I might give another interaction positive for the ability to fully customize the party even after Chrono returns. Here's some mana, except there's a kitty here. Maybe a positive for the ability to bring Chrono back. Um, period, and like kind of just a presentation of the scene overall. Um, I mean, I guess it's kind of an extension of the scene itself. I don't know. I'm. This might be as far as I can take it. Like there is the visual presentation, I guess, which is pretty neat. I'm just gonna give it. I swear, I'm not doing this because um, of all the negatives I gave it earlier. And I might still give yet another interaction positive for Chrono's resurrection being optional. So just running the gamut of positives and negatives here. Um, we have like okay, for information positives, we have well, we need to do interaction first because that's the first thing. Um, we have it's gonna be easy because we're starting with 60. Um, so we have let's see, we got one, two, three negatives. That brings us up to +9, and all of it somehow for the new content. which should be adding to the game and not subtracting. Um, why are you hissing me, Ellie? Because I'm starting with negatives. Okay, I should do positives. Okay. Um, we have one, two, three, four, five positives. Am I counting right here? You see, it's more positive than it is negative. That's five. Ellie, I will feed you shortly. We just need to wrap things up by tallying up the points. Yeah, we just need to tally up the points, and then we'll feed you. Yeah. Mission. We've got, let's see, one, two, three, four, five. More positives and no negatives. There you go. Get in your crow's nest. So information is still lagging behind, kind of on all fronts right now. For a game that's just for JRPG, this game does not have a lot of information. Okay, so Lily appears to have calmed down. No, she's no longer on my lap. Uh, let's see, that is a net 54, I think, if I understand my math correctly, for interaction, and a net 55 for information. So actually, their net scores are actually very similar. So it's nearly perfectly balanced as all things should be. Um, anyway, there's a bunch of things you can do. It'll take a few seconds of your time as well as other things that are a bit more involved. But of course, it's all entirely up to you. And as always, I thank you so very much for watching. Until next time,